Chapter 25, on the record or off. The case of the cranky professor. Unhappy students contacted the student paper, which is called The Sun, to complain about a professor who had not submitted grades from the previous semester. Um, that the reporter wasn't so sure if this warranted a story or not, but she began to do a little digging to, kind of see if this would lead to something. Um, she interviewed several students and asked to see some notes from the class, and only one student actually went on like record and was quoted by her because a lot of the other students still had to take him or had to take more classes with him. Um, she still wasn't sure, but since he was over a month late submitting grades, she decided that she would at least go talk to him and see what he had to say. She felt that there would be a logical reasoning behind it, but she still wanted to just see. She left several messages and even sent an email to which he didn't respond. So she one day went to his office and approached him. Um, when he opened the office, when he opened the door, she identified who she was, and she was a reporter for the Sun. Um, and she asked if he would be okay with doing an interview. Um, which Well, she responded with, "Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what is going on." She let him know that the interview would be, you know, published on the paper, and aired and everything. He stated that he was holding the grades back as a form of protest over several things, which were mistreatment, poor facilities, and a lack of support by the department and the school as a whole. And he also felt like he didn't have enough time to get the grades done with everything else he had to do as a professor. Um, so after the interview, she went to the department head and talked to him, and he was like, "Yeah, I admit that he had to move office spaces because of some construction, but we've given him plenty of time, and he just continues to ask for more time." Um, she was editing, getting all her notes together, and was gonna, form this article. But then she got a call from the professor stating that he retracted all his comments and that he would sue, you know, the paper and the school or whoever he needed to if they were aired. Um, she went and talked to one of her professors asking if it was, if she was okay to go ahead with the paper, which, she was. She officially told him before she started recording that, it was going to be recorded. He consented. Um, he did not end up suing, and he continues to teach at the same institution. As a result, there are some sanctions set in place for like if this happens, So they had like a first, a second warning, and then like pay docking and all that. So